You got to do it, do it. You got to? Mm, 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 What? What? Yes, and the
Why?
calls start, of course. They must know we're going to start the show.
No, nothing yet.
Inquiring minds want to know.
It'll
Happy
happen.
days are here again. We got Charlie's London on here.
Hmm.
Did I hear an echo? Yeah, it's still playing. See, I took it down. Still playing in my ear. Where's that?
Oh well,
Is that
it's
coming
on
from
your
yours?
end, buddy.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
Yeah,
it
I'm not.
is, isn't it? I thought it was muted. Okay, all right. Wow,
What's
that's
going on here?
that's what you call a dual track, folks.
Ah, I think I just got
What?
kicked.
Who did?
Oh, not
No,
yet.
you're
Hold
here.
on. My phone.
Not
My
yet.
phone is acting up. I'm like completely lost on some other stream. Other.
Now I
Oh, there we
pinned to
go.
the top.
Ah, I'm back.
I'm back. I didn't know you went anywhere. The Murph and Dirk. No more? Oh, scandalous. I will be on with Murph and Dirk. We had that scheduled for last week, but sadly, illness prevented them. And now they're talking about, streaming less, but they were like, would you like to come on tonight anyway? We're going to announce it tonight. And I was like, absolutely.
Huh?
Let's do it. So be on with Murph and Dirk. Uh, and
It,
might be, they'll be trimming themselves. Mo Big says in the chat, I don't know if I fully support the Dirk and Murph rebrand, but as long as you guys are still doing the show, I'm here. So Mo
yeah,
Biggs
okay. I haven't even
likes the
seen
Murph
one of
and
them
Dirk.
yet, and they're already getting rebranded.
I know. I was not subscribed. I am now. Since the last week, I have not checked out their show, but as when you're in campaign mode, uh, you'll go on any show if you're smart. I think.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Well,
you
yeah,
have to, right?
right. And that'll be live in 2 hours. That'll be it says 2 hours. It's 6:45 our time Central. So if
A
you're on
little
East
more.
Coast, it'll be 5:45. Excited about Jason Raddick coming on tomorrow. Interplanet number 1.
Very cool.
Um, ooh, oh,
Yeah, so you had that one scheduled already. I almost
uh,
clicked on the wrong one.
I will send a link here at. Okay. Okay, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, Andy Smith getting back with me. How is Eastern? Oh, great, awesome, fire, yeah, great. So we'll do.
You got
All
Andy
right,
coming?
so
You got Andy
we
coming?
have Dennis and Andy coming on
Nice.
Friday at 3 our time, so a little bit early.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll keep
that's
them
all right.
talking.
Hopefully,
3:40.
I'll be just about home by 3 o'clock. So
Yeah, well, that's good.
if
Traffic not too bad.
if all goes well, yeah. Just depends on traffic.
Yeah. Annie. Uh-huh. One side, one side. So
Move
3
along. Spread out.
p.m. Friday, we'll have on. Doc will be launching. We'll probably have him on the Rex Hex and Apex. I don't know. It's over on Hexes. I need to actually send them a thing. And then, of course, we have Peter Gilmore. And I hope that Charlie's London can show up again because Peter Gilmore is working on her book on
Now,
Sunday. So that would be cool.
where's Rex officially? I'm sorry, Rex. Where is Doc officially launching? Is he doing it on his channel or is he doing Dark Gift?
He said, yeah, I think it's over maybe with Anthony, and then
Anthony.
he'll be on with the Madness Network all day long, apparently. So,
Yeah, okay. Awesome.
uh, you know, too big to come over here. That's fine.
Well, you know how it is, Rex.
Ute Brute? Stab
Yeah,
it in the
you
back.
think you're friends, and then the guy gets a
You
big head.
think you
Yeah.
know your friends, right? Yeah, that's fine.
Suddenly he's got a swollen head. He's running around with big shots. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was on with Dillard and some other people drawing the other day. Of course, Levi's over there a lot.
Yeah.
When's the last time we've seen Levi over here? Huh? Mm-hmm.
Done a
Come
little
on,
bit.
Levi, do better. Now
Be
we're
great.
gonna have a red dress press. We're gonna have Chris Evans on the 27th.
Yeah, Sugar Chris. I like Sugar Chris.
Can't get enough of that sugar, Chris. That'll be on a
I don't know if
Saturday.
he's still doing it or not, but he used to do a regular show with our boy Pedro.
Yeah, I don't know if they are now. And another good catch. Uh-huh. Octopus Cowboy, free focus on May 4th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to talking to him about that one. That's a
Hell
cool
yeah.
looking campaign.
And they're getting ready. I mean, he's going to be sending books out in a couple of weeks. So if you haven't, man, I got to get on that. I got to get some money.
Yeah.
I'm not going to miss out on Charlie's London. I'm not going to miss out on this Octopus Cowboy if I can help it. Howdy, Smoking Wraith. Good to see you, my friend.
Hey, Smoking.
Smoking Wraith, I'll send you the linkage if you have time to come on. I said thank you to Charlie's London. She said thank you so much for having me. Thank
Oh.
you. Cool. And Andy Smith says, cool, thanks. So he'll be on with us
Sounds like
Friday.
it.
And I'll be reaching out to kind of want to let some things settle down a little bit and try and get Kelsey on too. But get Mike Barron on
Cool.
pretty soon.
Yeah, if we could get Mike to convince Kelsey to come on, that'd be great.
Right. Yeah. That's, and, Peter Gilmore, I just thought, okay, and I reached out to Stans Johnson as well to come on. He's professional. He's done many, many different things.
Okay, I'm not familiar with him right offhand. What's he done that I
He
might know?
signs his stuff, Stans. Oh, Smoking Right sharing pictures of a new project he's working on.
Oh, what do we got?
We'll take a look at that here in a moment. Let me send him the link
It's a
in
book.
case he wants to come in. And also, Stans Johnson. He's comic book artist and conceptual artist. He's worked on Judge Dredd's Batman, Catwoman, Spider-Man, Avengers, and Blue Sky.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's in Yorkshire, UK. So he's a UK artist.
very nice.
He's got a Rogue Trooper up there too. So I guess maybe he's done some Rogue Trooper. But
okay.
Professional artist. I mean, you look at his stuff, it almost looks like Kit Carson is header here. Like Aaron Lopresti up there. And then the Rogue Trooper as his picture on Twitter. So maybe he'll get back with us. I'm listening while I'm working. I'll finish up soon, try to pop on. Okay. Has Mama Hawk tried out her new has she tried out her new guitar?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she was playing it that day.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, her little brother's a sweetheart, man. Good dude.
All right. So here's the picture Smoking Wraith sent us of his new project.
Oh, you see he's got him.
Looks like a mess.
That don't look
Got
good, man.
a seat there. Yeah.
So,
there you go. That looks a little bit more comprehensive.
Okay. All right. So it's some motorcycle parts, I'm guessing. All right. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
First off, was like, it could be a moped seat. I'm not sure.
Right. Well, it'd been pretty big for a moped seat, but if you look at it,
Well, I mean, they make them scooters pretty good
it's
size now.
it's
They're good,
hard to
good
tell.
size.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like it's all plastic and scooter, doesn't it?
It does kind of, yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's maybe a Kawasaki
Uh,
or some newer. I
it's
mean,
yeah, it's some kind of rice burner probably.
yeah, like for racing or whatnot.
Yeah, they call them I don't know, super bikes or you know
Hmm.
I don't know. I was always more into the cruiser type motorcycle or dirt bikes. I never got into the like
Got all the
ninjas. And,
plastics and tank in a box. Suzuki. See, I was right. SV
yeah,
1000
okay. Yeah.
Suzuki. Yeah. I may not know much about much, but I knew
I had an
that.
old
So
Suzuki back in the day. Pretty nice little bike.
great candy bar.
Suzuki.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Um, I thought it was a good line. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll have on talking about interplanetary. We'll have on Jason Raddick.
cool.
Here's another posting
So
of his
you
stuff there.
rebuilding that for yourself, smoking, or is that something you're working on for a client? Oh, that's cool.
I'm going to swap in another motor. He says, if the motor's too much of a fix, I'm going to swap in another motor.
Hmm.
Yeah. You got cartoons playing? I heard that little poing.
Nah, it's Mama Hawk over here
Yeah.
watching TikToks or something, making all kind of noise.
Well, I hope we did Charlie, you know,
No,
proud today. I think that
no.
was a pretty good interview. There's only so much you can get in less than an hour.
You tell me to make more noise.
Mm.
Charlie Chaplin's birthday, 135th. He had some good quotes. I didn't quite get to any of his quotes, but they actually have Charlie Chaplin quotes up on X. This isn't from that, but here's some of the quotes that he did do. You need power only when you want to do something harmful. Otherwise, love is enough to get everything done. Charlie was
No,
born April 16th, 1889, and died December 25th, the day before Christmas on 1977. Star Wars year.
no. December 25th is the day of Christmas, right?
Oh, the day of Christmas, died on Christmas. Okay, well, forgive me. A life is a tragedy when seen in close up, but a comedy is long shot. In long shot.
I get that.
I am at peace with God. My conflict is with man.
There you go.
Hmm. A day without laughter is a day wasted.
Yeah, I can go along with that. Hello,
I, I,
Carrie.
I can too. I can too. Hello, gents. I have been crying on and off for a few days now, so I'm not as chatty. That's why I'm always watching the show, though. Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate
And
that.
we love you,
Troubles here
Carrie.
anyway,
Hope
troubles there.
you're feeling better soon, dear.
Absolutely. And I hope you enjoyed Charlie's London's interview, which I think went fairly smoothly. And think she enjoyed herself and will be coming back at some point.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'd
Hopefully,
love to get Charlie back.
hopefully we can have her on with Peter. I know it's going to be late, but you know,
Well, yeah, but she said it wasn't a problem on weekends. And,
yeah.
yeah, and I guess her and Peter are pretty good friends, so that helps.
Well, he is where
He
I had
did some stuff
forgotten
on the
he was.
first campaign.
Mhm.
Um, Apparently, from what she was saying, he did quite a lot on the second one. I didn't know he was doing all that.
Yeah. Uh, let's see. Charlie Chaplin quotes over there on quotes by Charles Chaplin, Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin, English actor. See, I didn't even ask her about his brother that was also in some of his early films, Frank. Um,
Well,
Charlie
see,
Chaplin quotes, life could be wonderful if people would leave you alone.
yeah,
The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. In this desperate way, I started many a comedy. After all, there are more valid facts and details in works of art than there are in history books. Life is a beautiful, magnificent thing, even to a jellyfish.
see,
You find that life is still worthwhile
hey, Jolly
if
Green.
you just smile. See, he even made a rhyme there.
Mm-hmm.
In the light of our egos, we are all dethroned monarchs. Imagination means nothing without doing. I agree with that. After all, there are more valid facts and details in works of art. Okay, they repeated that one. I always like walking in the rain so no one can see me crying. Now, I love that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Life could be wonderful if people. Okay, I read that one. I have many problems in my life, but my lips don't know that. They just keep smiling. Uh, Movies are a fad. Audiences really want to see live actors on a stage. Was he right about that one?
Um, I don't know. I think it's kind of gone the other way. The live stage has kind of taken a backseat to movie.
Well, well, I mean, how long could a fad last? I mean, if movies are popular for 100 years and then, or say 150 years and then they go out, was that a
Well,
fad?
it was just a really long fad.
It was a long fad. Okay. Uh, Actors search for rejection. If
Longest
they
fad
don't
ever.
get it, they reject themselves.
God,
Hmm. Think about yourself at least once in your life. Otherwise, you may miss the best comedy in this world. I could see that. I suppose that's one of the ironies of life, doing the wrong thing at the right moment. The hate of men will pass and dictators die. Of course, this is from the direct dictator. And the power they took from the people will return to the people. So long as men die, liberty will never perish. Life is a tragedy when seen in close up, but a comedy in long shot. Yeah, I read that one. Life could be more wonderful. Let's see. In the end,
mhm.
everything is a gag. How about that?
There you go.
Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. So now I like that one. It takes courage to make a fool of yourself. Failure is unimportant. It takes courage to make a fool of yourself. I believe in the power of laughter and tears as an antidote to hatred and terror. And we'll give you one more. Like everyone else, I am what I am. I'm Papa the Sailor Man. No, I threw that one in there.
Doot, doot.
I an individual, unique and different, with a linear history of ancestral promptings and urgings, a history of dreams, desires, and of special experiences, all of which I am the sum total. Worry more about your conscience than your reputation, because your conscience is what you are. Your reputation is what others think of you, and what others think of you is their problem. Amen.
There you go.
Jolly Green in the house.
Oh, Carrie pointed out Jolly Green doesn't have a wrench, right?
The sun is shining. We will be okay. Jolly Green says. Um, yeah, we had to compress a lot of things. I didn't want to take the time. But we can do it now. We can do it now. And we've done it before. We've done it before, and we can do it again. And
I'm sure.
we can. We did it before. We can do it again.
But the man who gives the London Buggers a battle of the crowds is, yes, Charlie Chaplin.
This country is at war with Germany.
Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
And I think one that goes really good with that. I really wanted to play that with her on there. Adam Hawks, aka Hockey. Curiosity,
Wow.
Oddities, Emporium, The Duress. Sign up now. He's getting ready to launch. And you get a special bookmark if you sign up. Let's check it out.
Do it now.
A little bit of Charleston music.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. So wow, man. I mean, all we need is somebody for Saturday and Thursday, and we got a full slate all the way to Sunday, my friend.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
So is tomorrow is Raddick?
Jason Raddick with Inner
Jason Raddick.
Planet #1. Looks pretty
Cool.
good. Of course, Doc is launching Friday, but I guess he'll be busy. Maybe we can have him on the Rex X and Apex show. I'm sure. Who
Yeah, we can go
even
by
if
and
we have
stream
another,
snipe him for 4 o'clock.
or we can have him on the 4 o'clock too. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
Andy Smith and Dennis Turner. We'll have to go a little early on Friday, but maybe we'll get them for over an hour. Get them talking
That'd be cool.
comics, right? And Peter Gilmore Sunday. So, and maybe Charlie's London again. I'll send her the thing. So we're gonna hook them. We're gonna reel them in. We're gonna keep them.
Right.
That's right. We might make something of ourselves one day.
Maybe.
I know that's a big iffy, but
We're slowly clawing our way to the top.
I know. And so is Devil Flyer. 55 backers, 54 if you take me out of the mix, $3,144 if you take my dollar away. But it all counts. We'll be making some changes here pretty soon. So if you see some artwork and stuff that you wish, I definitely have to get some things scanned so that I can put them up. So it may take a minute to get everything like I want it to finally go in demand,
Right.
But I don't even think we've set actually the stretch goal, but we've had very little movement. So, and like you said, we've got a bunch of stuff already, but I am committed to at least by the time we fulfill, hopefully we can get in another, get this trading card in your hands at midnight.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I think that's doable.
And like I said, I think we're still gonna get another push once Jimmy shows off his wraparound cover too.
Right. Yeah. Now, how much of this, because we do have like 16 or more backers of his stuff sight unseen. I will be getting with him, and I know he's trying to finish his Dragon Rage up. Rex, you are doing amazing with your campaign. I pray for it every day. Thank you. And that does make a difference. I am a person that believes that that's absolutely the prayer, your prayers, JD's prayers, so many people, Levi's prayers, so many people praying over this, Shadowhawk's prayers. I mean, in support, it's, overwhelming. I'm kind of, and I can't wait to get product in hand. I really can. And here pretty soon I'll start going to the printer and meeting with her to start printing up everyone's Devil Flyer fan club card, and also the special card, and I'll just send those out to people. Just too sweet. And if you signed up and supported, I may even do that myself. I may save RJ some trouble, I don't know.
Right.
When I have my physical copy, I will do a video for it. Yeah. Hopefully everybody will love what they're getting, and are surprised at how much is, actually there for their money value.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I never want to disappoint, that's for sure. You just, I don't think anyone ever has to. You just have to price things out. And, I want to make a little bit of profit, but I mean, that's, there's no way at this point I'm going to make any money on this campaign. Realistically, because I've already put so much into it to get it to this point. It, I know I make it look easy, but it's not. You got, I cobbled together a lot of past artwork and stuff, just to get all this looking halfway there, and negotiate a deal where I can get some covers done, from Jimmy Reyes and Russ Leach, and I know what I want Russ to do. I'll be talking to him about that. I know I've been giving reference the last few days to Rob Ewing. He's working on a bunch of stuff. And I'll start working, and then the money will be greasing the wheels here pretty soon. I'll be paying, whether I send him scripts or not, I'll be paying up Keith Gleason here for lettering.
Right.
I'll pay him some ahead of time, and I'll get him the scripts of exactly what I want him to letter on what, as soon as I can. So it's all good. Things are coming about. I came up with a new character today.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It's a female character.
All righty.
Her name is Trixie McDonald.
Trixie,
yeah. She's a friend of Lady of the Night. So she's kind of like no superpowers, just a character. But I've drawn her out, and what I want her to look like, and so I'm coming up slowly but surely with the imagery that I want included. There's certain beats that I want to get, with the scenes that I put. in the bystander story.
Right.
I wanted to allude to future events. Some you might see played out immediately, some may be years down the road, but I want them to be in this first book. And also things that allude to stories that I haven't even got written yet. I just want some strong visuals to go with the story that will allude to future stories that'll be told. I've really been thinking about that over a period of time. But
Yeah.
and I've made some headway on that recently in the last few weeks. So I'm glad about that. And then I will look over all my notes and select and see what's possible within the page count constraint that I have. And I'm thinking about putting Hockey's Dirty Goat story in there. And I think that would complement the always did. Thought that would complement Doc Blaylock's drawn Grave Tale story. That way you get a couple different horror beats in the book for you horror fans. But we'll see. I'll probably put it in, but that'll cut down the bystander story to 7 pages, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm fine with that, I think. And things turn out, I wouldn't mind expanding it 4 pages. I just didn't want to run into promise, here I added 4 pages to the book and run light delivery, because those 4 pages aren't done. So I'm not going to promise that. I'll be good to get the 48 pager out.
Right.
And the reason I say that is there's a lot of work that goes into this, folks. We've already come a long way with this book. It's 85% or better done, but there's still a lot to go on it to get it in your hands. And I can't wait to get it in my hands and up on my bookshelf so that I can have product in hand, make more sales on eBay, make more sales on Shopify, go to conventions with product in hand.
There you go.
Get it out there, even further. I will be getting it in bookstores at your local comic book store. Going to have Russ Leach do a special comic book store cover. So there'll be even another cover to this one. And it's a magazine. So that kind of makes it stand out, Shadowhawk.
Yeah, it does.
There's not that many comic magazines out there. And I don't want Devil Flyer just to be a comic magazine every issue. It's not going to be. But for this prequel, the artwork kind of dictated it. And, it's different. I get it. But I think it needed to be magazine size. And we'll see with the mailers and everything, how everything goes. An interesting experiment. So I don't know. I haven't talked to Doc about, I figure he'll approach us when he wants to come on and talk about a damn dirty thing more in detail. In the meantime, I will try and read his Pariah Blood and Mud. I'm going to do better on trying to read some of these things and maybe read Charlie's London as well. I still haven't read that, and I adore it all, I almost want to binge read it, see how they go from issue to issue to issue, but I don't think I can wait that long. Plus, I think if I read it, I would like to kind of compare it with what I know about Charlie. And I'll keep boning up on Charlie Chaplin movies and things like that, his career. Some of them have documentaries and stuff. I've been collecting Chaplin for a while. I was collecting Chaplin on VHS. I've still got a whole box full of Charlie Chaplin VHS tapes, Shadowhawk. But, went to disc after that. I don't think I have a Blu-ray of his stuff. I don't know how some of this. early film would look in high definition. I don't think you really had to go there. I prefer DVD anyway. But she had a great presentation her first time around with her box. And she did talk to me behind the scenes about the extra book that I paid. She, I think she said that before we got off, that she would put a couple extra things in my next box. So I didn't ask for that, but just wanted her to know that I only have one complaint. That and she did say, you should have told me afterwards. I think I did say something to her. I'm not sure, in a text, but never heard from her. She might have missed that. But my only complaint was that, I got the everything box and I had to pay extra shipping, which ain't cheap, from the UK, to get the color version, the ink spots colored version of this great black and white and sepia tone book here. These are hefty little dudes, man. She really put a lot together in that campaign. I mean, not only in the thing, but I mean, this was a separate book you could get. The early days of Charlie Chaplin, Stan Laurel from Laurel and Hardy. I think she's just doing something unique, and I was glad, Shadowhawk, that her zeal for her project has not waned any at all. Talking to her, and hopefully this kind of rejuvened her, also about her project. Now we have some new projects that we might want to focus on for a minute. Here over on Fund My Comic, as I said, is Interplanetary #1. And they have, are you with me, Shadowhawk?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. I wanted your feedback on his trailer here. We will have Jason Raddick on tomorrow, and he's over on Fund My Comic. 20 backers, $279. He was fully funded at $100. 15 days to go. So let's check out his project. We'll have him on tomorrow talking about this project more in depth. Very gothic sounding music, huh? Almost like a Vincent Price movie. Only on Choppy Ass Theater. Now, there's something very 90s about this lettering that he has there.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of,
yeah. Kind of like B-movie.
Nice, though.
Yeah. Kind of Lord of the Rings look to it, doesn't it? You shall not pass. A new independent comic, and I know he knows about Comicsgate, because he actually put that out yesterday, or I mean earlier today on his postings. Here's some artwork from it. A little romance. Ooh, Romeo and Juliet. Samson and Delilah. Got some predatory birds in there, huh, Shadowhawk? Nice colorings. Like that. So we will find out more about this project tomorrow. Go check it out. But now you can go check it out and maybe support it over on Fund My Comic right now. Interplanet. I keep wanting to say interplanetary. He's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He's a longtime comic book reader and a publisher, author of over 10 Lovecraftian tales. I would go to the comic book store in the basement of Bergen County Mall every Wednesday night to find out what happens to my favorite heroes. I hope you will feel the same about Felix and Ornella. I don't know. I guess that's characters there of his within the book. A mysterious off-worlder has arrived on planet DMAD, I guess, and in cooperating with the evil Vox regime. Find out why in issue 1. Okay.
They keep up.
So apparently he's into the Lovecraftian horror. Shadow.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah. Looks like a pretty solid, project thus far. He will be an interesting interview, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
K-pop. Sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, he will be on with us tomorrow. And if you missed the one with Charlie's London earlier today, right before the 4 o'clock shadow, go back and check that out. We talk about and celebrate Charlie Chaplin and her project and things. Definitely check that out. It sounds like she's gearing up for fulfillment here pretty soon.
Yeah,
and she didn't have a baby. She got married and moved, though.
Okay, but she didn't. I thought they said they were going to try for a baby real quick, so I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to that, you don't want to be too quick. Just saying.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean,
Make it last.
Oh, I see. No,
now, Blood Ram from Geronimo Draws, Dawn of the Wolf. Hearken, travelers, the Blood Ram saga continues with another epic, spine-tingling chapter. How exciting! $9,388, 151 backers. I want 151 backers. Anyway, 4 days left on this campaign, folks. Oh, wow. Looks like they've got a record or a CD or something. What is this?
Yeah, I think he does have a record, I think.
Blood Ram vinyl. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a red vinyl. That's cool. Look at that. Look at that statue, 3D printed. That's so cool. Stretch goal at $12,000. He might make it. I don't know. That's cool. I did see him posting that. He's leveling up on his art all the time.
Yeah.
He definitely has over time.
Mm-hmm.
I am one of the few creators that's been with Alterna for a while and seems satisfied to be over there at Alterna. For whatever reasons. So glad he's kind of with been kind of their main book for a while over there at Alterna.
I think Rob and Pete get along very well.
Limited edition Blood Ram vinyl 7-inch opaque red will be available, featuring orchestral tracks composed and performed by Stephen James, complete with a jacket illustrated by Robert Geronimo. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
We're making vinyl now. How cool is that?
I love how people are going outside the box, bro.
Look at that. Look at that collector's box. That Blood Ram box.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. I want a collector's box. I want to make a collector's box. I almost did that with this one, just to tell you the truth, with this campaign.
You would have made no money.
I don't care.
But
yes, the only reason is I have to have money for the next project, somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now remember Murph and Dirk tonight at
Right.
6:45 Central, which would be 5:45 Eastern. I will be on. What are you eating?
Some chicken. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was just wondering. So I will be on with Murph and Dirk. They are going to be cutting back, but they usually have a Tuesday show. And they had invited me on the previous week, but got sick, couldn't do it. So they said, "You want to come on tonight?" I said, "Absolutely." I said, White K-pop said, "Sweet." So I will be over there talking some Devil Flyer. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Because we're still in campaign mode, folks. Till I get it into your greedy little hands, I'll be in campaign mode, pushing this thing ever higher.
Hi,
Supposed
hi.
It has not rained here. I do hear a little bit of thunder. It has gotten dark fairly quickly. Um, Windy. Supposed to have,
Yeah.
but we haven't really gotten the high winds that they were saying that we would get, to tell you the truth, yet. So it was only 50-50 chance. I think last night was like 30 and never got anything.
Well,
Uh,
that's good.
so yeah, hopefully it holds out and just stays dry. Cordrath, we're gonna have on Andy Smith and Dennis Turner on Friday. That'll be at 3 p.m. our time, so 2 Central. I'm sorry, 2 Eastern for you on the East Coast. So we'll be going a little early, an hour earlier than usual. Of course, Doc will be launching on that day and be on the Madness Network as well. Let's take a look at Andy Smith's new trailer. Yeah, I like that music break. Good sound.
Yeah, I like it.
There's your lizard representation, Lorenzo. Hey! Okay. Hey! By Crom. Now that looked a little like Dragon Rage's little fire thing.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And I will show you what I'm talking about there. Just throw aspersions out there and let it lie.
Oh, you always.
Yeah. Dragon Rage, he's finishing up on that, 40 pages. Jimmy Reyes, and then he's going to get busy on my cover. Oh, there you go. See, what did I say? Right there from the very beginning, right? Just like Dragon Rage. Okay, I won't play that, but I will play and check in with this new campaign. Hopefully we can get Kelsey on with Mike, but I'm letting them kind of do the show circuit, and then maybe we can get Kelsey in here. 80 backers on Nexus Scourge, $4,520. 51 days to go over on Fund My Comic. Let's take a look.
An ancient evil, billions of years old, wages war on the universe. Entire star systems are vanishing without a trace, leaving devastation in their wake. Nexus, the intergalactic guardian of lost souls, must stop the unnameable terror and its expanding scourge of destruction. The totality of everything in existence will collapse upon itself if he fails. With the fate of the cosmos in the balance, Nexus must confront his most dangerous adversary yet. Can he save creation from total and certain destruction, or will darkness reign supreme? Find out in Nexus Scourge, the all-new epic sci-fi adventure from Eisner-winning co-creator Mike Barron, exploding with Kelsey Shannon's dynamic artwork. Available now. Order at fundmycomic.com.
Now I gotta love that with Kelsey's cover and stuff. But I tell you what, the best of both worlds would be to get Steve Rude to do a cover.
Well, yeah.
A variant cover or something. That would be great. As well. I think people would respond to that.
You never know. Mike and Steve may patch it up again. They have before.
Well, I don't think it's unpatched. I mean, they still talk to each other. They just wanted to go in different directions,
right.
With the characters. So I don't think there's that much of friction between them. There might have been some. Let's see how Testament is doing. Testament 3, if they got over $2,000, I do not know. Oh God, I meant 3,000. That's good. $3,139. So they're right up there with us. Devil Flyer, 42 backers. We got their backer count a little bit higher than theirs. But they got a lot of time to go. Let's take a look. Oh, hey, that'll wake you up in the morning. Only on Choppy Ass Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Get your Viewmasters out, kids.
The choppiest.
Wow.
Choppy.
I just like the abruptness of that. It's like they go from you're going about 120 miles an hour, and then all of a sudden, there is no skid. You just crash into a wall.
Yeah.
With that.
You
Wow.
suddenly
stop. No warning. I think I got a herniated disc out of that. That was abrupt ending. But that's the way a lot of trailers are. I don't know why. Don't know why. Let's check out Groken and see how Groken's doing. Groken 3 over on Indiegogo. $76,445. 816 backers. I can very well see this going over 1,000 backers, but that's about 200 backers away. But we'll see. 33 days left. They've got time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is Kenneth Rocaford. He does it all.
Yeah, he does.
And that ain't cheap. That takes some time. That takes some doing to do it all. Just to do black and white,
Yeah. And he does great color work too. I love his colors.
Yeah, I think. Hey, Katie, you're up late. It's good to see you, dear.
Katie.
I hope you enjoyed. She came in on the end of Charlie's London. I hope she enjoyed that. I hope all you Brits enjoyed that. We had Gray Man in the house for that. It was good to see so many great Brits. The Brit.
Oh, Gray Man's cool. Yeah, I like his. I go by there and watch.
Love Gray Man. Yeah.
The cover slinger.
Downcast 4. Downcast 4. I think I missed Downcast 3, which really sucks, but they probably got to catch up to Clint Stoker's
Yeah.
Downcast. He's on my short list. Wonderful looking stuff, man. I love Downcast. I haven't read it, but I love the visuals. I always wanted to create a underwater, and he's done it so much better. It's so cool. Hunting ground.
It's actually
Downcast.
a good story too, Rick.
No, I'm
Every
sure.
waking moment. Jax and Monstro are hunting for your friends. It's just a matter of time before all those supposed gods are all dead. But you don't really care about them. Do you, Carver? Don't ask me why I'm here. Why I came for you instead of them. I ask the questions now. Because I need to know.
Good night, Katie.
What are you hiding? And what's on the other side of that window?
Now,
My home has become a hunting ground.
Now, did you
Thank
get
you,
Fatal? Did you read Fatal that him and Charlie Snogan did?
Yeah, I got Fatal.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was pretty decent from what I remember.
Yeah.
I don't think
The
I
artwork-
actually read.
The artwork looked great.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty good story from what I remember. I don't remember getting super deep into it, like analyzing it or whatever.
Right.
Just because I had so much stuff at the time I was behind.
Going on and stuff, yeah.
Well, I'm so far behind on my CG reading, dude. I've probably got like 30, 40 books I still got to catch
I've got
up
it
on.
all to do, just about. Amrock, there's one we haven't seen in a while. Wow, top 20,000 on his first campaign. How about that?
Cool.
338 backers. It ended in August of 2023. That wasn't that long ago. Has done about almost 10,000, just shy of 10,000 more, and top 20,000. I think he's doing pretty good to be a young fellow like he is. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this one.
Nice. Yeah, I think he launched this over at David Finch's channel, huh?
Yeah, I think he did.
Pretty nice endorsement, really.
Kid's
think
good
it's
for
his-
his age, dude. I mean, look at these pencils already. Holy shit. Give him a couple of years, he's gonna be a beast.
Yeah. I like his alien.
Yeah. Look at that, dude. That's some cool thing right there.
I feel like Acapad. It's kind of raw, kind of energetic.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's got a lot of fans like him.
Oh, geez.
You know what this character reminds me of? The old Image Hellspawn. Wasn't that his name?
Oh, yeah. A little bit.
Hellsport. Had a little flame on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Like that little kangaroo hop logo did at the end. That's pretty cool. What was his name? Hellspont? Hellspont?
Yeah, I think Hellspont. Wasn't it?
Name. Yeah, he was a villain, right?
Yeah, he was a bad guy.
Yeah, in the Image universe. Was that with the Youngbloods? What was
Oh,
that?
God,
Jim
I
Lee?
can't remember. It might have been Wildcats, or it could have been Youngblood. I can't remember which one
Yeah.
for sure.
Now, one that I want to back, and we had B Rose on. Hey, and how's it coming in here? How's it going, bro?
Hey, how's it?
Hey, Shadow. What's up, man?
What's happening, brother?
What's that?
Oh,
Getting in, settling in.
Settling in. Yeah, you got the kids. What's the weather supposed to do where you're at? It's supposed to storm here, 50-50 chance. We haven't got anything yet. Just now
Well,
getting dark.
Right now it's pretty nice. We're supposed to have on and off all week storm.
Is it? Okay. I hear thunder in the background now, but whether it bypasses us or comes on through, I don't know. We're supposed to have very high winds, but haven't got them yet. It has been windy, but not high winds. Smoking Wraith in the house.
In
Hey,
the
Smoking
house.
Wraith.
In the house.
In
hey,
the
hey,
house.
Smoking.
What's up, boys?
What's happening, brother?
Boys to men.
That's the goal.
Got to grow up sometime.
There you
Nah.
go.
Got to grow up quick in Arkansas.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Ah, whatever.
You get made fun of here if you're not enough of a man.
Yeah.
All those
I
fairies.
ain't worried about it.
So you're working on that bike. Is that for you or someone else?
I got it in a trade for work.
Oh, cool. So it's going to be yours once you get it done.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the valve covers back on, get the carbs back on, and get it to where I can start it and see how it sounds. And if it sounds
Yeah.
like it's anything, like a crankshaft, like the bearings are down, like bad down below, that's a
Mhm.
pretty hefty job. So I might just end up parting out the motor and exhaust and finding a wrecked, like a 650 Ducati or another Suzuki or something, and just put a new motor in it.
There you go.
But I'll put like a 650 or below, because insurance is like half the cost if you get 650 or under.
That's good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
650 is more than enough. I mean, 1,000, you don't ever use that kind of power. So
No,
I can
dude.
do everything I wanted to on a 550.
yeah, I had a 250 that got up and went pretty good.
Now, is this your first motorcycle?
No, I grew up on dirt bikes and stuff,
Did you?
but all I got to do is get this guy's old F-150 running. That's the job.
You can
And I
do
think
it.
I'm pretty sure it's a lot more simple than he thinks it is. So I think I came out ahead.
What do you drive,
No.
Smoking, right? Do you have a truck?
Yeah, I got a Nissan Titan, a 2002.
Oh, wow.
That's
Sweet.
the one I got for $1, but that was from my cousin because he was gonna just junk it.
Yeah.
The
And did
motor
you have
knocked.
to
The
kinda
motor knocks
fix
a little
that?
bit. Yeah, I had to fix a little bit, replace the
Yeah.
valve covers, a new radiator, the new starter, a couple of little electrical issues, but I got them all fixed, and it's a good old, beat 'em up pickup. So.
There you go.
Well, good.
Not
Now
worried.
you'll have an extra ride. I don't know how close things are to where you live, but like
Luckily, I
where's
work.
the closest store?
Well, luckily, I work where I live, so I mean, I live in the shop building, So
Right. But now,
Store's
how
not far.
close is, say, the nearest store that you can go to?
Oh, I don't know, a few miles,
Yeah.
not far.
So you could go down there on your bike and back. You
Oh, yeah.
probably get better gas mileage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
No doubt.
So
I'll put a
Smoking
little-
Right, I think you were came in early when we had Charlie's London in here, didn't you? Or
I
did you?
remember hearing the trailer when I was out working. Like, I think you played the trailer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I thought I might have saw you in the chat earlier on the other show. Gonna go on a new show tonight, Murph and Dark, 6:45 my time, Central. Murph and Dirk. Yeah, they kind of duke it out. I don't know. Debate. I don't know what it's.
What's
gonna be
the
about.
topic? What are you debating tonight?
Well, they're going to cut back on their streaming. But they said they kind of got sick last week, or one of them did, and said we'll have to reschedule. And I had hit them up again and said, any news? And they said, oh, you can come on tonight if you want. We want to, we're going to be cutting back in the future, but with guests, or streaming. Yeah, fight. K-pop says. I don't really know, but they're up over there. The show is pinned up top on this broadcast. If you want to kind of follow me over there, it's Tuesday, of course, and usually I go on topic list. So when I get done there, I'll probably go over topic list, and then I also go over Tokame. So I may be streaming for a while. And then again, I may just say screw it and go to bed and rest. I'm really actually feeling pretty good because I wanted to be fresh for Charlie and pretty sharp mentally. And, always write it down, folks, about what questions you want and topics you kind of want to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can kind of, always come back to some salient points. But Murph and Dirk know more, so I guess they're going to talk about what their future plans are, and plus with Devil Flyer here, and that'll be Mo Biggs likes them, so they've got to be pretty good.
Well, good deal.
Yeah, all right, fellas. I think I'm gonna make it a short one tonight. I had a rough day at work, and I'm gonna go jump in the shower and chill out for a while.
Okay. Maybe
But
you can.
I'll catch you over there at Murph and Dirk's after a while, Rex.
Okay, and we'll see what they're gonna do.
There you go. All right,
maybe
smoking
the turkey at Thanksgiving.
Later, bud.
Always good to see you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later on.
Yeah, we're probably going to call this one. I'm sorry, guys, you came in at the end of it, but usually go a couple hours. But since we did Charlie a couple hours, LZ, did you have some things you wanted to show real quick? I'm not that in a big hurry.
Oh, well, I always got something.
That's a no. Okay, he's got
Always
nothing keyed
got
up.
something.
I just thought he had something already there, but apparently not. I don't know. Okay, we've seen that. That's part of the Adler. But yeah, that's a good one. Show it.
Okay. Not a single.
Now, what's going on with your chin hair? It's divided now. What the hell?
You got to maintain that thing.
You got to maintain it. Oh, those are good books, man. Those are hard to find DC books.
The Sinister
You just hardly ever.
Secret Love.
I've never found anything like that out in the wild. You almost have to go on eBay and pay a pretty penny to get it.
It's conditioned.
That's a bizarre cover, actually.
I had the photo Adler
of that. Yeah, the production photo of that. That's pretty cool.
Is that a DC romance book?
No, it's kind of like Gothic horror.
Yeah.
Gothic horror?
Gothic horror. Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were thinking about Garth Brooks and you kind of mixed them up.
Don't be, smart by half.
I got friends in low places too.
Yeah. Is that a
what issue is
trade paperback? Is that a hardback? That's trade paperback. Oh, it's a slipcase.
Oh, okay.
Well, mine never came in something like that. What the hell?
Mr. Fancy Pants over here.
Yeah.
Chameleon.
These were premium giveaways. And I've got a whole bunch of them. In fact, I'll be getting some graded here pretty soon. I got one with a double cover. You know what a double cover is, Smoking Rice?
I'm guessing on the back.
No, they actually, it's a mistake, an error where they put two covers on it and staple them you know, and you can get a triple cover. I've seen one
Oh.
graded that had 6 covers.
Wow. The printer
Yeah.
guy wasn't paying
I
attention.
used to have one in my collection. I used to have like 3 double covers, one number triple cover that I found out in the wild years ago, and I found had 4 covers on it.
What is that like? All the variants? Like what?
No, it's
Or is it
usually
different
see
books?
all the forms go down on the line like this.
Mm-hmm.
They go on the line and they're in the fold, and then eventually it travels down the line and goes. Well, when you stop that machine, those forms still got momentum and they keep going forward. And when you're close to the covers, you could get an error where it puts on more than one cover.
Oh,
And
they
if they
kind of
don't pull it
misalign.
and catch it, they're supposed to pull it and catch it, you know, and do away with it.
I got you.
Then those errors can get out there.
I got things like this book here. I got the whole thing colored, the colored art.
Now, is that part of the Adler collection? I didn't know that.
No.
No, separate. That's cool.
Veronica.
Yeah, I know over here in the safe you've got like an Ibis full story. You got a Flintstones Charlton full story. The Ibis stories from the Golden Age. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that cool? The whole story.
I mean, you know.
The whole comic, yeah.
Very cool.
Which, you know, before 1982, that stuff was shredded, burned, destroyed.
Also got
makes them all more rare.
A whole story
of Scalp Hunter from Weird Western.
Well, that ain't That's PC, cool. Is it?
With the no.
I love it.
Weird Western tales.
Yeah, I've got a production piece to a Scalp Hunter that has slaves in the heavy iron shackles.
Seems like a book. Seems like a book John Malin would do.
You see how much brighter the paper is?
Yeah, yeah.
That's because it's it's not as old as that Archie was.
It's probably better quality than the newsprint that they printed it on.
Yeah. That's what.
Well, if you said those things used to get shredded pre-82, that just made the value go up. You know.
Oh, it did, and I mean that's what I'm saying. If you had one piece of production artwork, that's kind of amazing that you have that piece. It's a one of a kind item, and these are all one of a kind items. But he's got the whole story.
Well, that's what I mean. That's wild.
What's and I have a AC Comics independent film force. The whole story, storyboarded out. Oh, that's cool. Are these Adlers here? Are those both approval covers?
Yeah, I see the difference in them.
This is a hand painted.
Oh, that's the hand painted. Okay.
The Ghost in the Devil's Chair.
That's cool. Now you can see the difference between the hand painted, which looks more blue, and it came out more gray. Yeah, you had it perfect the way it was, side by side. There we go, where people can see it.
Oh yeah.
There you go. You see the difference.
Yeah,
in the painting job, especially
a lot more color in that painting.
Yeah, there is. I mean, it came out kind of flat, didn't it, on the finished product? Just a gray spot.
Yeah, much more dynamic.
Yeah, I surprised they didn't pick up some of that subtlety. You can tell that's a painted piece.
No, looks good.
It's painted with acetate, and these words are on the acetate.
Really?
Cool.
Wow.
Cool.
I've not seen a thing like that with an acetate overlay.
I like
cool.
I like that because you can see all the artwork.
Yeah. Yeah. See it right through that
strip away all the writing, you know. That's cool.
Who approved it? I don't know. It just has a send date on the back.
Yeah, you can see the age on that, huh?
Wow.
K-Pop says, I like that. Neat.
I see a phone number. I should write that down.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that overlay. I'd not seen. I guess that's just taped to the back of the paper piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Or
you. You better be
sometimes
real careful with that.
some of those have staples in it. This stuff is production artwork. It was never meant to be, but original artwork is
Hold on,
just.
hold it there. Let me write that phone number down real quick.
No, he doesn't need to write that phone number down. No, he doesn't.
What is it? 516?
Upside down. Yeah. That's all right.
72125. That's probably an old number anyway.
Yeah, it's an old number. Yeah.
And there's another that too.
And there's another notation there too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, that's different from anything else I've seen in the collection.
I'm
surprised.
I got this real early, Rex.
Well, I never saw it, as far as I can remember.
I'm surprised the phone number wasn't 8675309.
It was 2003, Rex.
Yeah, yeah, because on the, you should try calling it.
Yeah.
Jesus. Is that a painted piece? What is that?
This is a lamp, the one that Jack really liked. It's laminated.
Okay.
He laminated it, These came out of his house, dude.
And on the COAs there, he generally dated them when you bought them. So that's why he can say it's 2003, because that's when he bought it. Carrie says, hi, Elsie.
Yeah, hi to you too, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Yeah, now there's a Bernie Wrightson House of Mystery.
Signed in gold.
Oh, signed in gold. Okay.
Even
better.
Very nice.
It's amazing that I
love the perspectives.
That he even got these things from Adler, but it's even more amazing that he took them to the San Diego Comic-Con and would get them signed.
Yes.
By the artists that were still
living. Look at that gold signature. That's pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's actually a pretty big one. Sometimes he would just put his initials, but he spelled it all out on that one. Ooh, that's cool. Now this is probably a test cover, right? It looks like untrimmed. Does it have the ads? Yeah, untrimmed.
It's not an Adler, but
it's not an Adler, but it's production artwork from Marvel.
But
it's what?
Signed by Russ Heath.
Okay.
Right there. In red. He always signed his things in red. I don't know why. Now look at this beauty. Guess where I got this?
From me.
Ooh, yeah.
Signed by Joe Kubert up there up top. In block letters says Kubert.
The John Kubert.
Not John Kubert, Joe Kubert.
Did I say John?
Yes, you did.
Ooh, now look at some really hard to find collectibles.
Hard to find what?
Cloth
patches.
These patches.
Yeah, Batman Fan Club, probably from '66, and these came from the Adler collection too. I think I've got the Superman one. I don't have the. I think I've got one of those somewhere.
Superman of America, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, old patches, man, unused. I think I've got that in my collection. I think I've got one of the.
This is the approved.
I think maybe I might have the untrimmed approval of that one. I do have that one in my collection.
Black Magic.
Black Magic, yeah, that was kind of a series back in the 50s, and then also they revised it for the 70s. What is this we're looking at?
Okay, this is a cover of Green Arrow. Remember, it's Neil Adams, and they're crucifying that guy on I believe it's an airplane.
Okay, and so this is a photograph of the original artwork by Neil Adams, right? Taken by Jack Adler?
Yeah, I've got the book somewhere that's signed.
Yeah.
This is the artwork for it.
I'm very familiar with that cover, yeah.
And then I got a few of these
He was a photographer. Yeah, now I have the file copy to that one. So we've got a trifecta for this one.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that's why I bought the file copy, because you already had those two.
What he means is, okay, this is the approval cover. That's what they sent back to make sure they got it right.
Pulled it
This
off the
is the
line.
trim. This is an untrimmed test.
That has all the ads on the inside front and inside back cover and the back. Yeah.
And no staple holes in it.
I've got some actually with staples still in them.
Beauty right here.
And tack hose too. Yeah, that's cool that she's pulling away part of the cover there. Girlfriend part of the cover.
Let's see if somebody probably approved that, but I'm not going to undo the tape to see it. Another ghost.
Now I knew that was an Adler, so I think I bought the book. Yeah.
Here's a pretty one.
Do we need F? What do we need? Oh yeah, Neil Adams, painted piece, very nice. Do you need glasses smoking right to spell my name right?
And it has tissue paper because this is the one that Robert thinks Jack did himself, and he put tissue paper on it to put the notations on it because he didn't want to mark up his painting.
An overlay.
And he says he's had conversations with Jack, and he says many times the artist would want to come and do their own, you know?
Yeah.
Said, well, that's cool.
Well, I think Neil Adams was one of those that said, and he probably colored, Neil Adams probably was competent in coloring his own stuff.
Well, he said that it was a collaboration, you know?
Yeah. Well, he probably asked Jack, which was an artist, colorist primarily. Okay, we can go on to the next thing, or I can finish my thought. And we could kind of discuss it a little bit because it is an interesting subject, but we can go 90 miles an hour. Sure. Just
I didn't
kill
know
me
how
now.
long you want to stay on, brother. If you want to stay on for a while.
I know. Anyway, I don't know. Let's just look at the next one. He don't make it easy on me, folks. I'm telling you.
I was just talking about the collaboration between
okay,
the
yeah,
artists.
right. Neil Adams. I mean, I think he said, heard you say, or somewhere we discussed that. He said, I only want Jack to ink my stuff or to color it.
Jack was so cool, Rex. Is Jack, if Neil went in there and leaned over his shoulder and said, "Hey man, what about this?" He says that's what they did. They worked together a lot of times.
Right. It was a collaborative type thing, yeah. And he probably said he
would
probably asked Jack, who was a master colorist. He probably got a lot of his theorem from him, and early on probably said, "Well, what should I do with this?" I'm sure Jack was probably forthcoming with it, They probably respected each other. Rex, you let trouble on the panel. Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. You need glasses smoking right. Okay.
You
also,
too.
Elsie, you had a great accent.
Well, thank you, Kerry.
You two are great Southern gents. Not me, though. Not me.
Now, here's another painted piece here. Angel and the Ape. I think K-pop probably likes that one. She kind of likes signed by Jack Adler there, yeah. And of course he just twitches his finger and we're supposed to know he can't speak up.
Well, you're talking. I didn't want to interrupt you.
It's like, where's Waldo? You got to spot it.
Yeah. And he would do that in Sharpie, but there are a few. Now, see, I think this is a key one. This might be like one of the writer's last things that he wrote on Superman or in comics. And he had been in comics for decades. Okay, what is that you're pointing to? We can't see.
That's in the ink pen. Jack Adler signed it in the ink pen.
Okay, so that's a little bit different.
I think I can make
wish
that.
I could see that better.
The rest of them are done with a Sharpie, which he couldn't do very well.
Yeah, I mean, it's remarkable that you have one Neil Adams production piece, but to have like a diptych here or a triptych or a quad piece, or I've got one, about the only one in the collection that had all 5 pieces, is amazing, folks, because every one of these are unique and were generally destroyed. If it hadn't have been for, and most of it was destroyed. Most of the covers were destroyed, but there were certain ones, and these are both signed by Neil Adams.
Yeah, both of them.
They're both signed in silver by Neil Adams. They're one of a kind to begin with, but for him to take them and get them signed, and later he had a falling out with Neil Adams and wouldn't sign any more of them. So we knew the ones that were signed by Neil Adams were precious indeed, because that was all that was going to be signed.
And he did
that
them
was
in
before
silver.
he died. Huh?
Look, and he did it, both of them in silver. That was cool.
Yeah, yeah, good matching pair. I mean,
I'm gonna have them framed together. Yeah,
they do look good.
I've got a few here. This is one of Jack's favorites.
Another Neil Adams cover. Yeah, I mean, it's great, man, with the hanging. Signed by Jack Adler, and he usually put the heart that was with a Sharpie. Yeah.
He could barely write with a Sharpie, man.
Yeah, he probably needed a thicker thing just to write with. He was kind of, I mean, he was in his 90s when he signed these things, probably.
Here's
now, see, this one goes with the other one. You need to put those together. And I think I moved my Adler, so I can't check, but I know I have a Black Magic, that same cover.
We may have a lot more triples than we think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes we would do that. I would get one who's like, well, I got 2 here to that one. And we, so when we put this book together,
this is found at Jack Adler's estate, okay? The cover.
After he died, the cover.
Had it laminated on cardboard.
But it's the painted piece, isn't it?
No, this is laminated on cardboard because
he worked an actual cover to the comic.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah.
I've got some 50s acetates to this book.
Right. About 20. And they're negatives. They're negative images.
Bizarre looking, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool one. Man, I like the color scheme on that.
Mike signed it up here.
Mike
Kaluta.
Make us guess. Okay, Mike Kaluta.
I thought you'd know the artist. I didn't know.
No, I mean, this could be Bernie Wrightson. This kind of looks very Wrightson-ness,
Cool.
It's a cool one, yeah. Mike Kaluta.
I can never read signatures, so
yeah. And Mike Kaluta's got a small little signature.
Walt, he's kind of hard to read too.
Walt Simonson, yeah, but very distinctive in his signature.
Sword of Sorcery.
Yeah, I have a Sword of Sorcery too. What in the Adler collection? What is Sword of Sorcery? Is that 4? What is that? 3? 5. Okay.
It's got. I like that octopus. That was really cool.
Release the Kraken. I think that's a squid, but it
Kraken,
could be an octopus.
whatever that is. He's badass.
You sure it's not an octopus? How do you know?
I got a Joe Kubert Korak, son of Tarzan, that's got a big tendril thing like that dragging him down. There you go. Hellcats, painted piece. I remember this one. This was one of the very first ones you bought that you brought over to show me. Signed by Jack Adler, and it might not even originally been signed. Look at that diptych. Wow.
But they're both only this one signed.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm telling you, man, if you want to know a history about these smoking, it's like, okay, think of 10%. Okay. That's not a whole lot. Okay, 1% is not a lot, is it?
No.
But a tenth of 1% is very little, and that's how much was saved during the Silver Age and
Yeah.
early Bronze.
And you and I have well over 100 examples of
Oh yeah, we
the
got another
Adlers
time.
that were
That was
saved.
the whole. That believe it or not, that was my whole reason for wanting to sell stuff. You know, like the things I do sell to get this stuff right here.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because they're unique.
Make money to get the stuff you really want. Yeah.
Look, brother, I'd rather have a hand colored signed piece by Jack Adler comic than $100 comic, okay, or $150 comic. I'd rather have this right here in my
Well,
collection.
because
Sorry.
it's the only one in existence.
Enough said.
Yeah, you can always get even a rare book, a copy. There's another copy out there
I
somewhere.
want a comic. I can find a comic.
But these are
You ain't-
unique, one of a
you
kind
don't-
items.
Brother, unless you talk to me, okay? That's
Right.
That's the difference. Now this is the one, Rex. Remember the little birds he did on the back?
All right. Yeah, hold that up to the now. What's on the front? That's a blue line to a Strange Adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me take it out of here, man, because it's hard to see.
That's probably like from the 50s, probably. I don't know. That may be 60s. Could be 60s.
Let's see.
Strange Adventures ran in the 50s and the 60s.
Yeah, one Strange
Up into
Adventures
the
1
70s.
5. But
Yeah,
look
that's
at this.
cool.
Wow.
He made birds out of like the different
Just brush strokes.
brush strokes. Yeah.
These were one brush stroke. I mean,
Yeah.
he might have angled a little bit and twisted, but he that's what it was. And then he drew the legs on it. Few beaks and an eye on one.
Let's see the front there.
Okay, the front's real cool. It's got you got a really, let's see here. You can look at
It's
that
blue
frog,
line,
dude.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
it's got like a
cool.
frogman and a plane. Frogman's what? He's got frog legs.
Frogman.
Like an alien frogman.
He's only got one eye. Oh, he's got two, but I couldn't only see one. He's got his head
Okay.
sideways.
Well, he'd been through battle. He might not have but one eye.
That's
Yeah,
just
and
true.
really, I mean, there was some strange. I wonder what issue number is that?
155.
155. All right, let me do a search real quick.
That's
on
probably late
eBay just
50s.
to.
Well, I get my other pie.
Strange Adventures.
You said it ran 50s and 60s, right?
Right.
Hmm. $1961.
That's been a little while.
Did you look it up? What issue
No.
number?
That's my guess.
155.
155. I guarantee you that is in the 60s at least.
That's what he said.
1963.
Oh,
Oh,
so you're my dad.
Here's the acetate covers that I got for that 3D.
and that's a Gil Kane cover, by the way.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
But I'd have a hard time displaying that over the drawings of he did.
All right, LZ, we're gonna call it quits.
Wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap it
Okay.
up because I've got
You
another
put all
show to
this
do
back.
in about an hour. That'll give me time to, go to the restroom. I tell you what, by the time I got off with Charlie's London, it was like, Charlie, I gotta go. I mean, I literally had to go.
I'm
I
sorry,
almost
girl,
went
but I
as
got
soon
to
as
go.
I almost went as soon as I stood up. I'm telling you, man, it's not easy. I'm feeling that
Not
a little
easy
bit
getting
now.
old.
This coffee runs through you.
That's
Coffee
true,
always
too.
runs through me. Hey, I've been going an hour and a half sitting
Coffee will
on it
do
all
that.
this.
It's not good for your kidneys.
Nah, flush those kidneys out.
Mhm.
I actually had some cranberry juice for breakfast, so that's a good cleanser.
There
We'll
you
take
go.
a look at some more of these next time, Elsie,
No problem.
if you got them
brother.
handy.
Well, I don't have them in any kind of order, so you might see the same ones again. Some.
Okay, so take the ones we just saw, Put them in
Well,
another thing. Pull the others. Put the others up. There's a
right
method.
back where they were so I can find them. And I'll never find
We've seen that. 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 Okay.
them. Some people have.
That'll be the title of the next show. We seen that.
God bless you, Carrie. Over on Murph and Dirk's. Here
Murph
in
and Dirk.
about an hour. Check it out. The show
That's
is
fun.
pinned to the top of the chat
Beautiful.
if you want to find it. And we'll have a good discussion over there. Like I said, they're going to be slowing up on their broadcasting, but so that we were, I was farmed in, right? I was grandfathered in. Supposed to be on last week, and unfortunately, one of them got sick, so we rescheduled, and we're going to be on tonight with them. So that should be interesting to
Have fun.
be on a new channel, and maybe I'll make a sale. Who knows?
Never
Maybe
can
make
tell.
10 or
We
20.
hope. We hope. What, Elsie?
People might make 10 or 20.
I
Never-
hope so.
Never
I hope
can
so.
tell.
If
You never
anything,
know.
we'll be talking about a good subject.
The world is your oyster.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
right. And I am
Crack
going to
it
go
up.
clutch my pearls.